Hello, Internet. Hello, Sam. And welcome back to After Campfire, where I have two guests. Because life is weird now, and now my camp people and home people are the same people, and that is not what I am used to. So, yes, we have Justin and Amanda who are here. My friend Rob is also here. He might pop up because Rob is weird, but
it is his house.
it is his house. We are,
Yes,
in fact,
this is
in
also
Rob's
his house.
He's probably... She juggles. That's how I know him. Through Juggle Networks.
Oh my god.
For me.
So, yes, through Justin.
I don't know.
This is the Juggle Network.
I
needed
just
Justin
met
the
Rob
Rob.
today.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Amanda knows.
Yeah.
I connect
So,
people.
there's an iOS update, and now how it records is different. That's kind of neat. Anyways, so Henry's diary of how to keep on being an adult person and stuff. I start my new job at Amazon in 2 days, which is scary, but also, like, I had a meeting with them yesterday, and it was super laid back and relaxed, and I think it might actually be, like, way less of an issue than I expect. Like, less, like, so much more chill than I expect. So, good. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
You
yeah.
put the
Yeah.
glasses on. Okay.
Do I gotta add things?
He looks a lot cooler with
If you
them
guys,
on
yeah, I mean,
inside.
if you want to talk about your adulting life, like, Amanda, you live here now.
Oh yeah, I live here now. I moved from Pennsylvania here, so very far. I work at a preschool, which is more kids. So I dealt with kids
And the younger kids.
all summer, and now I have them all the time. Mostly 3-year-olds.
So
So it's a time. But, you know, we're doing the adult thing, so it's working out.
Speaking of adult things, I suddenly had an interview today because, I was working at a previous toy store that, due to COVID, like, they had to, like, let go of a bunch of
Effectively
people.
closed, yeah.
But suddenly, literally yesterday, a random friend of mine who works at a different toy store suddenly said, "Justin, we need you." And I'm like, sure, I was gonna take a break, but I guess I will interview for this other toy store. And it was more of just a, hey, how's it going? It's been a while. We need people. And I got to see another toy store in a weird part of Seattle that is weirdly similar to where I live, except like 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
I
drove him.
We had ramen. It was
We
awesome.
did have ramen. It was so good because that was the biggest thing I wanted since I got back. Because just life about Seattle since I've been back, it's been covered in smoke for
It's been
the
a lot.
entire. So I've been back for 1 week now. I got back last Friday. It has been covered in smoke, like completely until today. So this is like the first day where I was able to like go outside and kind of socialize with people, which has been nice.
Yeah,
It's
we've
like-
been stuck inside.
An example was
Yay.
literally, it was so smoky you couldn't see across the street depending on where you were. That's
was
how bad it
awful.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gender reveal forest fires are a thing
Yay.
now, so...
Oh,
I mean, that
please
wasn't
no.
the only one, but yeah. My sister came up here. She road tripped with me from LA to here because we were gonna go like adventure and hike around all of like Seattle's cool areas, and then she just left early because everything sucked the whole week.
Yeah, as far as when I got back, it wasn't crazy exciting because of like the smoke and being a lump, and I was very sneezy because I don't know, maybe I got allergic or I'm not used to the Seattle air since I was gone for 2 months. But I've been pretty much a lump up until like this moment, and I'll try to connect to a bunch of you people as it comes along. I'm not in no hurry.
Yeah, I have not done any exploring besides to Target. So hopefully that
Target's
will
important?
change
Yeah.
soon. Lots of smoke, lots of COVID.
But
Sad.
at least for me and I guess kind of Henry, it's good seeing our friends here again.
Yeah.
Especially Rob, because you know what we're doing? We're baking a pie!
He did make a pie.
Rob is.
Well, Rob
watching
made
us.
the pie.
Rob is making the pie.
No,
we kept
he
kind of
already-
offering to help.
He
But
already
then-
made it.
It was too many cooks situation. What are you
It was too
gonna
many
do?
cooks, but then none of us became the
Hey,
second cook.
I heated up the butter.
I didn't.
We did.
I sat down
I
and
also
played Super
washed,
Smash
like,
Brothers for like 2
two
hours.
glasses.
I
of the
also
pie
did
glasses.
not help at all.
I mean,
You actually added making mac and cheese to the
I also made mac and cheese.
yeah.
Anyways, my question to Sam was,
But you
what is...
didn't even answer his question.
No. I answer my old question. They haven't They haven't participated in this before.
We
so
are new.
So my question to Sam last time was, what is the weirdest reason you went on a road trip? So like, for me, like I road tripped down the East Coast and up the West Coast. It was like ridiculous that I did that. So I'm like, hey Sam, what's the stupidest like or weirdest reason why you went on a road trip? So Justin.
Weirdest reason why I went on a road trip?
Yes.
So, there was a point in my life where, not doing too much, just working at toy store stuff. I think this was when I was working at the first toy store, which was Toys R Us, where a friend of mine casually mentioned that he would be going to Disneyland. And I'm like, why didn't you tell me about this? I want to go to Disneyland. And he's like, well, I'll be going with a bunch of people that you don't know. And I'm like, I don't care. And so he's like, okay. And I go on this trip, and long story short, I made 12 new friends.
Because you're Justin.
Because I'm me.
Yeah, Justin.
And it was an awesome Disneyland trip, and there was like, there's so many random things about it. But that was also the first time I went to Disneyland in California, so it was this is why I like taking random weird risks like that.
That is where I am from. I haven't been since my senior grad night party thing.
Like Disneyland?
Yeah, I went to Disneyland for my senior grad night. Like, high schools all over California came to Disneyland or all over LA.
Yeah.
It was a weird night because it was an overnight Disneyland night.
That must be nice. We had
It
like
was-
a cornfield
it was
that
actually
we
kinda
could
sketchy.
go in.
It was
Better than a cornfield.
Yeah.
But also very sketchy. One of my friends got put in Disney jail.
oh, that's
okay.
funny.
Good.
Grad night.
We're supposed to
good
go to
time for all.
Disneyland again this year because we went last year.
I've never been to
It was kinda-
Disneyland.
You can go now. You're way closer.
You're right. I've only been to World.
Yeah, world is bigger and better, but still, it's still good.
I really just want to go to Star Wars Land.
I do too.
I went there last year, but like it was still
Ooh,
being just
tea?
Is
open.
this from
Tea.
Thank you.
But
Sure.
you can only get in
he's
if you have the
so
special
nice.
ticket.
Rob? Are you actually just gonna do like weird things, or you just like keep like presenting things?
I was so happy. Rob made me tea.
All our throats
I
are
guess
kind
it
of
was
sore.
Henry's, but I took it.
I wasn't sure if it was for me or not.
I mean, I had the tea earlier today.
I know, but I don't
so.
really drink tea.
If it's in her hands, I'm
I
pretty
do.
sure it's hers now.
Amanda,
Mine now.
do you have an example of a weird reason you went on a road trip?
I haven't been on many road trips, but I guess one time in high school, we and a few friends decided that, we have the weekend off from work, we should go to the beach. So we went to Ocean City, Maryland, and we just road tripped down there, and it was really fun.
Very
Nice.
nice.
I think the weirdest like road trippy thing that I ever did was like during my like old job at Electro Impact when I was working like weird shifts in Boeing's factory. I had I worked weekends and overnight and all sorts of weird times, and there was this one time where I ended up with like 6 days off in a row. So I decided, hey, I guess I'm gonna go to Canada. So I went to Vancouver. Yeah, I went to Vancouver. I went to Whistler. And I just like in the middle of the summer, so I didn't go like snowboard or anything. And I just hung around Vancouver and Canada on my own because I'm like I don't know what else to do. So I just spent like 5 days driving around and
I remember
adventuring.
that. I'm glad you enjoyed that.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah, like I brought my bike with me, so I kept like biking around places I went. Like I biked around Vancouver. I biked around Whistler. It was fun.
You liked so much you were boked.
I vote yes. Okay, so yeah, that is the road tripping question. So Sam's question to us was like, what is something you're very weirdly particular about as far as like furniture and stuff, which is weird, or like what's it's a very specific thing you need and maybe is weird or whatever. Like I don't have a great answer for this because I'm very simple in what I need. Like you might have a good answer because you're like furnishing a new place right now. Like for me, like
Yeah.
I have these bookshelves that fold up. So like they're these nice like 4-leveled bookshelves that the levels fold in and then the sides fold in, and I love them, and I like have been bringing them around me since college. So I feel like that's just something I love. Just like they're really conveniently sized, they're really conveniently like they're right height, right depth. They fold. The folding just makes me happy. That's like the weirdly particular thing for me.
It
I don't
folds
really
the right
know.
way.
He said, "What is something you're like weirdly particular about?" And I didn't have a
mean,
great
like,
answer. So
you have no OCD over anything.
I do, but for furniture I don't care. Okay, what I really appreciate is really nice rolling chairs that have to lean back just the right amount. They need to be able to roll. They need to be able to spin. Yeah, I need that. I can't have a normal chair. I must have a rolling chair.
I mean, I'm not very picky in general. I guess the only thing that really matters to me is with the whole like not bending back thing. Like, if I sometimes the chair can get to me if I can't like lean in it at the correct angle. Like,
Yeah.
being restful is one thing and sitting up is one thing, but if it's like got that weird sort of middle ground where I can't exactly do either, like that one, I'm like laying a log against a chair. It's like it doesn't work. Other than that, I literally just have random shelves and random like furniture. I have a giant weird pillow that's like this big. That's like it's a dinosaur head, and I'm like, is this a stool? It's too wide to be a stool. Is it an ottoman? It's too weirdly shaped. Is it a bed pillow? It's huge. But I love it, and so not particular in anything other than some chairs. Yeah.
I mean, so like Sam gave the example of like how he likes his desk a certain way and like how he doesn't like it when people like kind of screw that area up. So like for me, that's definitely like my bathroom counter area. So like I have like my shelves by my bathroom and like stuff on my sink, and I don't like when people touch or move it because it's always exactly where I need it to be. So like I have the shampoo on a certain shelf, and I have like my contacts on a certain shelf and medicine on a certain shelf, and like it's all where it needs to be. So if people move it, then I don't know where it is, so that always bothers me. But I just like my bathroom area not touched by anyone else but me. That's just like my weird particular thing, I guess. For like liking furniture, I definitely am very particular about pillows as well. Like I like to make sure they're soft enough or that they're long enough. It's like if they're gonna go behind me, like it's definitely an interesting question. You don't think about this stuff every day.
Yeah, like, I don't know.
As long as I have shelves and lots of shelves.
I have like lots of weird symmetry things, like as far as like the pillows go. Like I always make sure I have 2 of each kind of pillow. So I have like 2 hard pillows and 2 soft pillows.
Yeah.
Because it's very important to me.
Don't mix them up.
It's what?
Don't mix them up.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I have
will
green
kill you.
pillowcases on 2 of them, and black pillowcases on the other ones. But that's more of an aesthetic thing.
I have the
like,
pillow
pile.
you can tell which is which. You can feel very quickly.
Well, I only have 1 pillow right now on my
gotta correct
queen
that.
size air mattress, so I feel Henry's OCD
Do you need to borrow?
ticking.
What do you mean?
There's so many weird pillows.
1 is a symmetric amount. You just
Is
have
1 a
the
symmetric
one.
amount? Isn't 1
You
an
have,
odd number?
Like 1, 2, 4. If you have 3, that's weird.
I have
Is
1
it?
pillow
I
that's
think
like a
1's just fine.
weird-
Is 1 okay?
1's fine.
sausage.
It's not
One-
symmetrical because there's not one on each
it's
side
like,
of the thing.
aesthetically, it's fine to have just 1. If you have 3, that's weird.
Yeah, you can have a center pillow. That's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, you could have
But
just 1.
I don't put it in the center.
That doesn't matter. That's fine. I don't sleep dead center in the middle of my bed.
That's weird.
Actually, I probably do. I don't know. I move around in my bed a lot.
My bed's against the wall, so I do like the half couch, half bed thing sometimes. So
Alright.
That's how I used to do that in college.
it's
Cool.
Yes.
convenient.
Okay. So, in the background of all of this, we have been putting on that Japanese racing game that
Just thought I'd do it.
yeah, that you and Justin were frequently announcing. We were just on the phone with you.
Oh yeah.
So, Sam, what is your favorite random non-activity thing that you've like created at camp? Like was it being the announcer with Justin, or was it Dayman? What is your favorite weird camp creation? All right. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.